Okay, good morning. It's Saturday, I think it's the 27th of November, or maybe the 28th, I just can't remember. It's the day after this American import that we have called Black Friday. Nothing really to report in terms of the running of the Leaf, but this little video is going to deal with a recent purchase of mine, which is I've upgraded my Dashcam, and I've used to have, where is it here, excuse me, this, which was very kindly provided by Phil Fitzgerald EV Company. They're online, evcompany.com, and I have bought a Transcend 200 with, for one reason and one reason only really, which is it has Wi-Fi connectivity, so you can download clips onto your iPhone or iPad, and I'm sure it's the same for Android or Windows devices as well, using an app. It's also a slightly better camera, so it records in full 1080 HD. And just the purpose of this short video today is just to show the difference between the two. And again, I had nothing but very positive things to say about the previous dashcam I had. It was the first dashcam I used. The reason I got one was to protect my no claims bonus, hard earned, so I want to try and hold on to it. And it has the added advantage now, because I've remounted the camera, as I'll show you later on, behind the rear view mirror, so there's better footage which I'll be able to use for some of my videos in the future. So look, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to show you some footage taken with the previous camera and with the new camera, some by day and some by night, and it's really noticeable, the difference. Just to say as well, I ordered the Transcend 200 on the basis of a very positive review in Auto Express magazine, where they rated their best camera. Something like 6 months ago, I think it might have been, this was, so maybe there's a better one out there on the market. There was a better Transcend at 220, which had two additional pieces of functionality. One was lane departure warning, and the other was giving you advance warning of an obstruction to the front of you, or so, you know. However, every review I read of it said the first thing that people do when they buy these things is turn off those, so I didn't see the point in purchasing it for the extra cost. I got a great deal online at halfords.ie, €99.99. Took a couple of days for it to be delivered to my local store, picked it up without problem, put it in without problem, mounted it to the windscreen using 3M double-sided sticky tape, which was provided with the unit on the mounting. And I noticed that PC World, stroke Dixon, stroke Curry's, or whatever they're calling themselves now, had the same unit on offer for, I think it was $129.99. So Halfords is the place to go if you want to get a really good value on it. So look, that's really it. The only other thing happening in the EV world is Nissan have started contacting current owners, offering them deals on upgrading to the new 30 kilowatt hour Leaf. I'm on a PCP, so I'd be very interested to see what I could get. I'm not even, just about a year now, next month I'm a year into my 3-year PCP on my current Leaf, which is the 24 kilowatt hours 3.3 kilowatt charger on board. I'd be very interested in seeing what changing up to a 30 kilowatt hour 6.6 onboard charger would cost me. So and if it was halfway reasonable, I would switch without a blink. The extra bit of range would really be fantastic. If it's not economically viable, or if it doesn't make sense, I won't do it, because I'm perfectly happy with what I have. And yeah, so I'd be interested to see what kind of a deal comes back, but I suspect I'm not far enough into my current lease to make it worthwhile. Apart from that, I'm predominantly charging at home. I'm the odd rapid charge here and there, waiting to see what the ESB come up with as their final plan, which is due to happen in the next couple of months or so for existing owners. And yeah, apart from that, everything's fine. The last couple of 100% to zero calculations that I've done have been coming out at 125 kilometers for 100%, and that's with pretty awful weather. It's November in Ireland, it's kind of what you'd expect. High winds, fairly low temperatures, single digit temperatures, and rain, as you can probably hear, and lots of it. So I'm still getting 125 to a tank, as it were. Very happy with that. So look, I'll stick up some footage now of the old camera versus the new camera, and yeah, see if you can notice the difference. Bye. Okay, I hope you saw there some of the differences in the video quality and the advantage that having the 1080 HD format supported by the Dashcam, that the advantage that gives to you in terms of clarity and reading reg numbers, or proving or disproving the facts as they're put in any kind of insurance claim or whatever. On the downside, I guess that the trans end, it is larger, there's no doubt about it. It's more boxier, so it's more noticeable. I have it permanently mounted. I can dismount it, by just clipping it off. What I did was I masked up a lot of there's a fair bit of shiny stuff on it, chrome around the lens and stuff like that. So I masked that up just using black masking tape, because I don't want somebody thinking it's an expensive GoPro and deciding to smash the windscreen. I suppose, being honest, if I was parking in an area where I felt theft was a possibility, I would clip it off and put it into the glove box instead. Apart from that, I really don't see any disadvantages with it at all. I mean, I think that the picture quality is superb. The Wi-Fi download capability, which is why I got it in the first place, is great and seems to work well. Now, it's not particularly fast, but how often are you going to be downloading from the camera as opposed to picking it up and plugging it into your computer, and which will do it pretty much instantaneously. So that's it, really. As I said, it's still raining. That's life in Ireland in November. And I hope to have another video